Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission officers continued their search for a sailboat captain who abandoned his boat after it ran aground between Tyndall Air Force Base and Shell Island during the height of Tropical Storm Claudette Sunday evening. The Coast Guard and FWC are searching for 45-year-old Cameron Hoyt of Georgia, who left the 36-foot sailboat in a small dinghy for Shell Island. While the dinghy was found there, Hoyt is still missing. Lieutenant Jay Chesser talks about how the FWC conducted the search.
First thing we did, since we were called by Coast Guard, we checked with Coast Guard and see, what the facts are and what they're doing and how they want us to assist them.
Yesterday evening, Coast Guard received a Mayday call from a sailing vessel that had run aground on what's locally known as Camelback Shoals. It's a shallow area in the bay that's between Shell Island and Tyndall Air Force Base. Apparently they had 3 people on board. One individual got into a small rubber Zodiac or dinghy, tender if you will, and the way the winds were pushing, basically pushed him towards Shell Island. Coast Guard arrived, they took 2 people off the vessel, the sailing boat, and took them back to the marina. And we began a search of Shell Island, of course, and on Shell Island we found the dinghy. We put an officer on board on the island, and there was some foot sign adjacent to the dinghy, which would indicate to us that he did make it to Shell Island. Hopefully he was still on Shell Island. He'd walked to the pass, is what we kept our fingers crossed, and that's where we'd locate him. Past dark last night, we still had not found him. All we're doing right now is keeping boats in the water and working the waters to see what we can come up with.
Pretty much, the boat was being purchased like 3 days ago. Guy looks like he was in a band, banjos, bongos, amps, things like that inside, and a lot of other stuff, a little bit of money, a lot of personal stuff.
All right, so y'all going to recover the boat then?
Now the boat's going to be pulled to Messalina Bayou whenever it comes off this shoal area on about 3 foot of water, and that probably won't be till tomorrow.